Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambale, and welcome to Battles of the Bible. Back when I was 16 years old and got my driver's license, I used to take my sisters to the movies. And I remember one day at the old State Wing, they had two separate seating areas for two different movies at that time in that theater. And one was showing Love Story, the other was showing Patton. Well, my sisters wanted to go see Love Story, and I, of course, wanted to go see Patton. So we told our parents we were going to go see Love Story, and of course, once we got there, my sisters went to see Love Story, and I went to see Patton. The movie was very fascinating, but one line stands out to me. Patton's army is approaching the Siegfried Line, a defensive line that the Germans had constructed in the late 1930s. And he was asked by one of his assistant commanders, aren't we worried about trying to break through this line? Isn't this going to be difficult? And Patton said, man has conquered oceans and man has conquered mountains. So anything that man can build can be conquered as well. Well, the people in Jericho had built a wall. They built a very large wall. They built it all around their city of Jericho. And Jericho, as far as we know, is the oldest continuously lived in settlement in history. When the first people settled in Jericho, there were still mammoths roaming Siberia. That's how long ago that city was founded. Well, here comes Joshua and the Israelites. They've crossed into Israel, and what faces them is the city of Jericho and its mighty walls. The people of Jericho took great comfort behind those walls. They didn't think anything could happen to them. They were going to keep Joshua out. But Joshua comes in carrying the tablets upon which are the Ten Commandments. Joshua is anointed by God. God tells him, march around the walls for 6 days, and on the seventh day, blow the horns and shout. The walls will come tumbling down, and tumble down they did. And so Joshua and the Israelites conquered Jericho. Walls. Man builds walls all the time. And I'm just not talking about walls around city or walls of houses. We build walls inside of ourselves. We build defenses inside of ourselves to keep other people away. And sadly, we try to keep God away as well. So when people come into our lives and we want to keep them away, we build a wall. We come with some excuse, or maybe we find a way to avoid other people. But there's many ways we build those walls. But this much is true. After we breathe our last breath, those walls are gone, and you're standing in the presence of God. It's foolish to think that we can keep God away, that we can build a wall to keep God away, because we can't. It's better to open that gate wide and let the love of God come in.